What's going on, guys? Ryan O'Toole back here again, giving you guys another review. Today I'm going to be reviewing the new disaster movie based on true events, and that is Deepwater Horizon. This movie's directed by Peter Berg, who directed The Lone Survivor, and this movie stars Mark Wahlberg, Kurt Russell, John Malkovich, and Kate Hudson. This movie's based on the true story of the Deepwater Horizon, this big oil ship in the ocean, and the night on April 20th, 2010, when tons of oil exploded, causing a huge fire to explode, and hundreds of people were on that, including Mark Wahlberg. It's all about these people having to survive this terrible disaster on this oil ship, and it's the biggest oil spill in U.S. history. This movie interested me because it's directed by Peter Berg. He directed The Lone Survivor, which is a great drama, also starring Mark Wahlberg. And just the concept of this movie, the story, really enticed me after I saw that first trailer. The best way that I can describe this movie, it's like the disaster movie that came out earlier this year, The Finest Hours, with Chris Pine and Casey Affleck, and The Lone Survivor mixed together into one disaster movie with tons of intensity, courageousness, and brilliant performances all around. And that is exactly what Deepwater Horizon is. Guys, this movie was great. I loved it. Let's start off with the positives. The best thing I can say about this movie are the performances. All the performances in this movie are brilliant. Starting with the lead actor, Mark Wahlberg. Mark Wahlberg blew me away in this movie. This is definitely the best performance I've seen from Mark Wahlberg in a while. He's not playing that funny, dumb Mark Wahlberg we've seen in Transformers, oh my god, or The Happening. He plays this man brilliantly as he has a family, a wife, and a daughter, and you just want to see this guy succeed and get out of this terrible situation he's in. Mark Wahlberg, I hope you get nominated for Best Actor. Not only because you were great in this movie, but because we're both from Boston, man, and we definitely share those connections. Kurt Russell was also great in this movie. He's the likable boss man on this oil ship, and you definitely feel for his character as well in trying to lead his team out of the situation. Kurt Russell never disappoints me. He is great. There was one character in this movie that pissed me off beyond belief, and that's not because he gave a bad performance. It's his character is the biggest dickhead I've ever seen, and that is John Malkovich. Man, he played that character so well. There's something about his character in this movie that I don't want to ruin for you guys, but once you see him, yeah, you won't like him either. There is one thing about this movie that I could not believe blew me away, and that is the cinematography. Oh my god, it was gorgeous. There's a bunch of camera shots in this movie that panned along a roadway and showed beautiful shots of the Deepwater Horizon. The cinematography in this movie kind of reminded me a little bit of Sicario, Denis Villeneuve's film. And the cinematography was beautiful. I could not keep my eyes off the screen. It was gorgeous. Another thing I have to say is the intensity of this movie is so great. There are a lot of scenes in this movie towards the last half where I was getting chills emotionally, hoping to God that none of these guys die, because it is so intense of a situation that they're in. And again, the cinematography of it was beautiful, and I just cannot keep praising the overall intense of a situation this was, and it is so great. The normal thing that is the issue with these disaster movies is if the characters are compelling, and can you care about them going through this terrible shit. And all of the characters in this movie I kind of cared about. all of those things lead to great character development, and all of that was great about this movie, which totally surprised me. You feel a thing for all of these characters in the movie, especially Mark Wahlberg and him having a family. Peter Berg does a fantastic job with the character development in his movies. I can't think of one problem I had with this movie except for one thing, and it's that the first half of the movie is a little slow, and I understand why. They're building up all these characters, go into this situation, and it takes about a good close to an hour until we get to the intense shit. And if they were to maybe shorten it out and make it more interesting, then I would have liked it more. And that's all I can think of, guys. In the end, Deepwater Horizon totally surprised me. This is a great disaster film with great performances, fantastic cinematography, and just a great message to people that no matter what, you can always find your way out of something by working together. On my rating scale, I'm going to give Deepwater Horizon a 4.5 out of 5 stars due to the first half being a little slow. Some of you guys might think I'm a little nitpicky, but I need the movie to be a little bit more interesting. And I do understand why it was a little slow, but I would have liked it to be more compelling. Alright guys, that was my review for Deepwater Horizon. Have you guys seen this movie yet? Are you going to go see it? Let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. Just to quickly update you guys, I should have my review out for Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children out this weekend. And also I'll have my channel update video for the month of October. Thank you guys as always for watching this review. And if you guys liked it, give it a thumbs up. And be sure to subscribe today for more content. All my social media links are in the description down below. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!